My name is Braeden C. My mother, Stephanie Dale, started Liberty Youth Academy about 15 years ago. She felt that this was something that she was called to do. I mean, there's really no other explanation for it other than that with God's help, she was able to keep afloat, keep moving, and grow the school to now 15 years later. There are about 120 to 130 students here. Kind of in the early years, she started off as kindergarten through 8th grade. As the school has grown, we're now K through 12. The hardest thing about running a faith-based private school is that the powers of evil are combined to stop you. The miracles that we've seen to overcome those have been absolutely incredible. The requirements to become a private school and the oversight that the state has over private schools is actually really low, practically non-existent. There's a huge movement in this country to move education to be more digital. A lot of schools are considering trying to specialize and individualize education is by giving every kid a tablet that has an algorithm built in to help them figure out what they need and tailor math problems and, spelling questions based on their level and ability. And what they've got there is a good idea that we need to do more individualizing for kids, because kids don't learn on an average. Averages are taken from a wide array of kids. They add it all up and divide it by the number of kids, and that's how we come with these averages. And we somehow think that because that's the average, that normal kids proceed at that rate. And just mathematically, that doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense at all. So we need to figure out how to individualize. So that's a big part of what we've done is highly individualize, especially core subjects in math and language arts. We get asked all the time, do you teach programming here? Do you teach computer skills? And the answer quite simply is no, because those are perishable. When I was in elementary school, Oregon Trail was computer class. And that did absolutely nothing to prepare me for the problems that I've had to face in the working world since then. It certainly didn't teach me any critical thinking skills. So one of the big things that we try to do as we're teaching about the founding is not just teach about the founding fathers and not just teach about American history, but to try and teach these kids in ways that are similar to how the founders themselves were educated. Our kids are going to be called on to face similarly and solve similarly complex challenges that we as parents right now cannot possibly comprehend, and into the classics more so they can learn those timeless principles and hopefully learn how to think critically and apply them in a way that will be unique and that will be necessary to meet those challenges.